guard them with your life. Tune your ears to the world of wisdom. Set your heart on a life of understanding. That's right. If you make insight your priority and won't take no for an answer, searching for it like a prospector panning for gold, like an adventurer on a treasure hunt, believe me, before you know it, fear of God will be yours. You will have come upon the knowledge of God, and here's why. God gives us wisdom free, and plain spoken in knowledge and understanding. He's a rich mine of common sense for those who live well, a personal bodyguard to the candid and sincere. He keeps his eye on all who live honestly, and pays special attention to his loyally committed ones. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
Choir, if you'll reposition yourselves, we'll hear from Dr. Scheckelhoff.
That's true.
Good morning, girls. Well, we are in week 2 of what promises to be a year filled with opportunities for each of us to reimagine ourselves. And I know you hear me say that a lot, but I really do that as a human being. I spend time at certainly hallmark times like the first day of school or the first week of school or the 1st of January, and I try to figure out what messages have all of you given me about what I need to change and what that looks like, but also what are the things I haven't done. And I'll share with you that our son who turned 21 over the summer, it was his first summer living with us, and he didn't realize that, and even to this day, I'll remember to share this with him, because he gave me what I consider to be the greatest compliment, and it was just, like at dinner, and all of a sudden he just says it. And we were sitting there, and he was talking about his day at work. He did 3 internships in finance and really enjoyed that, and investments, and then he decided he had a little bucket list, because he didn't know anyone here. And so he's sort of stranded here with just his parents, which is kind of nice for us, because he wasn't going out at night to see his friends. And so he then said, I'm going to learn to golf. And so he started taking lessons, and he golfed. And then he was going to hike more, and so we went hiking quite a bit. And we were going to go to the beach, and we did that. And so and he took 2 college courses, so he was very busy. We're at dinner one night, and he said, again, these are great moments that you can do for your parents. I'm fixing dinner, and he says, Mom, what I like about you, if I say, let's go do X, you always say, okay. And I love that. He has this image that I will try to do anything that he wants to do, assuming that I can. There are a couple of things, like he wanted me to wakeboard, and I water ski, but I cannot master wakeboarding or the snowboarding. I did it with the 2 skis too long, and I just said no. And he said, Mom, I said, I can't, I just can't. So I started that, my just short talk with you, thinking about hoping that you can be a person, and what our son Hale gave me was the hope that I can always say, okay, when someone says, let's do this. Now, not okay if it's a bad decision. Right, let me differentiate there. There are sometimes you should not say, okay. And I'll be talking more about this throughout the year. There are times to not say okay. So as we look forward, I just hope that you'll think about take some time to think about how you can reimagine yourself. Challenge yourself to be that next best version of yourself, whatever that is. Don't just be all focused inside, thinking about how you can become the next best surgeon or the next best forest ranger, but how you're helping other people along that journey. And I think you've heard me say before, one of my just favorite things to say to girls that I have the opportunity to work is take charge of your own destiny. Figure out what you want in life, in your relationships, in your academic world, in the work that you do outside of your home. Take charge of your own destiny. And be a woman of purpose. Have a plan. Figure out what that plan is. Be a woman with skill. Take time to really develop your skills and be knowledgeable and be a wise woman. So as you consider all the things that you hope to become and are becoming or in the process of becoming, again, I talked a little bit about making sure that you're reaching out to others and you're helping others in different ways. And you might remember the video, some of you might have watched the video that I sent in July. And that was in some ways, my son might have said that was my lame attempt to engage you in the conversation. I send a lot of emails and letters and video messages to parents, and I'm really trying very hard to figure out every time I do that, making sure that your name and you are involved in it. So I sent one out to all of you that said, please watch this short video. And I walk up to the thing, did you raise your, no, don't raise your hand, I don't want to see that. So in that video, I ask you to pay attention to the people around you who are leading. Leadership is not just the person who's the president of a club, or the president of the United States, or the chair of a committee. Leadership is absolutely every day in everything you do. When you are in class, when you are in the hallway, you are in leadership. And it's how you carry yourself, it's how you think about yourself and others. It's just who you are. So I have a wonderful person with whom I work, Mrs. Anna Hatfield, and she helps me a lot. So she has helped me put this together. I always want to give credit to people who are part of my team. And when you see her, give her a pat on the back and thank her, because she spends a lot of time helping me and other people here. But I've asked her if she would be willing just to put them on a PowerPoint. So I'm going to show you some pictures of what leadership has looked like in the past week. This is 4 or 5 pictures, so let's go ahead and show them. So here you see our students, and some of you, taking our workies over to the service on Friday. Now notice, this is leadership. Look at the little girls, and look at the eye contact, and look at the joyfulness in their faces. You can just see a lot. That's leadership. All right, we'll go to the next one. I love the leadership here. You girls, what I love about girls' schools is that you do everything. You may go to a co-education school and you might see a female president, but rarely will you see a male secretary of the class. And so there's still these sort of glass ceilings. Well, here you are the ones who are leading us in our spiritual life, as well as our academic life, our athletic life, our arts life, etc. Gold and white. Look at that leadership. All dressed in white, all dressed in gold, came with the ideas of cheers to do, help the little ones to understand what building a community looks like. And you can see, as you recall, we had all of them there with us. All right, then we have our seniors coming out. This is like one of the biggest days of kindergarten life. And they will have their families, I guarantee you, have pictures of you already. They've sent them to the grandparents, they've sent them to the aunts and uncles, they're in their home. This is leadership. And I love the one, I was watching over here on the far right, the little girl could not dance. I mean, I was watching, she just was thinking, what is that? And all of the seniors were trying so hard to help them find their moves. And that's leadership. And if you can help the rest of us, that's really leadership. Okay. I'm going to show you a little video clip in just a moment. But again, I hope that you take time, if you didn't have an opportunity to think about it this summer, that you take time to pay attention to the people around you. And we're surrounded by leaders. And we're surrounded by medical leaders, and political leaders, and business leaders. We're surrounded by social workers who are leaders. And so I do a lot of work and research and thinking about leadership and how we can help you become a leader. And again, a leader has a wide definition. And there is a YouTube video that I happened to see over the past few months. And I'm going to show you 2 minutes. It's actually a 15-minute video. I'm going to show you just 2 minutes because he really boils down leadership to what I think is its essence. So this is a 2-minute clip.
About 3.5 years ago, I made a discovery. And this discovery profoundly changed my view on how I thought the world worked, and it even profoundly changed the way in which I operated it. As it turns out, there's a pattern. As it turns out, all the great and inspiring leaders and organizations in the world, whether it's Apple or Martin Luther King or the Wright brothers, they all think, act, and communicate in the exact same way. And it's the complete opposite to everyone else. All I did was codify it. And it's probably the world's simplest idea. I call it the golden circle. Why, how, what? This little idea explains why some organizations and some leaders are able to inspire where others aren't. Let me define the terms really quickly. Every single person, every single organization on the planet knows what they do, 100%. Some know how they do it, when you call it your differentiating value proposition or your proprietary process or your USP. But very, very few people or organizations know why they do what they do. And by why, I don't mean to make a profit. That's a result. It's always a result. By why, I mean what's your purpose? What's your cause? What's your belief? Why does your organization exist? Why do you get out of bed in the morning? And why should anyone care? Well, as a result, the way we think, the way we act, the way we communicate is from the outside in. It's obvious. We go from the clearest thing to the fuzziest thing. But the inspired leaders and the inspired organizations, regardless of their size, regardless of their industry, all think, act, and communicate from the inside out.
So girls, he was talking a lot about different organizations, but he also talked about leadership as an individual. And so I love the understanding the what and the how, but it's the why. Why do you do it? Why was it important for the seniors to walk girls in kindergarten to the pep rally? So why do we do that? So as you enter this year, and certainly what I'm trying to do, and we're all as a faculty and staff, we're constantly challenging ourselves with the why. Why are we doing what we do? Why is the room set up this way? Why do we go to chapels? Why do we have an all-girls school? It's the why, and understanding that, because that's what gives you meaning, that's what hopefully gives you inspiration. So as we enter the year, the National Association of Episcopal Schools sent us 4 questions that I thought were just really helpful in sort of framing sort of a calmness and a commitment and dedication, certainly for me, and I hope for you. So their 4 questions were, what shall we stand for? Whom shall we bless? How shall we serve? And where will we find stillness and reflection? And that's particularly difficult for you in high school because you have things that start at 7 or 7:15, you have a full day, you go to sports or arts practices, you do homework, you go to games, etc. And so figure out ways where you find your stillness and your time for reflection. And so I'm going to close in just a moment, and I'm going to read a prayer. And as one of your leaders, and I think about it nonstop, and I had said this to the faculty and staff at the opening service for them, that I just, I think about it every day and try to figure out how can I be the best I can be for you. And sometimes I'm better than others, but that's human nature. So if I could ask you to bow your heads, I want to read a prayer that really sort of is my mantra this year. O loving God, please grant me forbearance instead of fury, compassion instead of contempt, hope in the face of despair, courage in the face of danger, love and caring in the face of being ignored, patience in the face of delay, empathy in the face of callousness, quiet humor in the face of unsurmountable obstacles, your mercy in the face of my misdeeds, wisdom in the face of my mistakes, humility in the face of victory, integrity in the face of defeat, gentleness with the immature, a willingness to learn from my superiors, honesty and charitableness in all of my dealings, joy and thanksgiving for your word and sacraments, trust in you in the face of my doubting, and understanding and acceptance of your will for my life. Amen. So again, girls, I look forward to supporting you each and every day, as I know that your teachers and other administrators are here for you, and all of our parents, and I get to see them regularly. I wish you the best of years, and just take every moment as a gift. I can't say that enough. I know we say it a lot, but each day is a gift to us. And I'm going to quickly share with you that today is my father's birthday. And so it's an emotional day for me. Every day.
Dr. Scheckelhoff's father had passed away in January, so I wasn't sure if you were aware of that. What we're going to do at this moment is have announcements.
Good morning, y'all. Homecoming is September 21st, believe it or not. T-shirts go on sale today in the student commons. They will be $10 and they're awesome. They have pockets. Miss Washington.
A couple announcements. First, ladies, when you're putting your backpacks in the hall out here, please make sure they're flush against the wall. When they're stacked 2 and 3 in a row, you cannot walk down the hallway, so please make sure you do that. We have several colleges coming this week. Tomorrow, Salem and Washington and Lee. Wednesday, Center, College of Charleston, University of Alabama, George Mason. Thursday, Roanoke. Friday, Colgate and College of Worcester. And please make sure that you talk with your teachers if you would like to attend one of these meetings. They're posted on the boards in the Commons area, outside Ms. Tro's office, and upstairs in the senior lounge. Seniors who did not attend the summer workshop, don't forget you must attend tonight with a parent. Bring your laptop.
And
Hey guys, so at 10